Happy Easter, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Happy Easter. Natalie, he is risen.
He is risen indeed.
Yeah. You know, when you pull these out, hey!
I can honestly say that's the first Easter party popper I've ever done in my life. So
Easter party popper, why
if
not?
you've got some spare ones at home, go and get some.
I'm going to be honest, Natalie. These are actually left over from your birthday last October. We did them on your birthday.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
But yes. But what better way to use them today? Happy Easter, everybody.
Absolutely.
Jesus is alive. Death has been defeated. Victory. He is victorious. Amen. It's
Amen.
So good to gather together today. And I hope you've had a great weekend. Have you had a good weekend?
I've had a great weekend.
Yeah?
I've been doing Easter DIY, Ben. So a little while ago, I moved back in with my parents. So I'm redoing my room. It was very, very exciting.
Very good, very good.
Lots of paint everywhere.
What colour scheme are you going for?
I've gone like quite green, like calm. Yeah. After the last term at school, I decided, what calm colours can I get into this room?
Just want to come home and relax.
I'm not really a very good at DIY, so the cutting in is more of a zigzag across the wall. But it's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
It's
great.
Yeah, cool.
How's your weekend been?
Pretty good, yeah. It's the first weekend that we can sort of see more people, isn't it? So on Friday, we had Heather's family over to our garden, which was nice. Yesterday, we did the Kerith Kids Easter scavenger hunt. That was really fun. So actually, the best bit about it was we went to, we're part of BV, so we went to the Village Hotel and saw Sonia Hopkins, kids lead, families lead, and we picked up the Easter egg there. But as we picked up our Easter egg, there were a couple of other families who came to pick up theirs as well. So it was actually really nice just to see people, and you're like, oh, it was good. And obviously, they're bringing their kids who are now like 10 feet tall, and you know what I mean? They were like babies before lockdown. So it's just really nice.
That was really nice.
So that was really cool. And then, just great weekend.
Yeah.
Just great weekend.
Sounds good. And we've got an opportunity for people to win an Easter egg, haven't we?
Good grief, yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that, Ben.
If you're not going to get enough chocolate today, why not attempt to get some more chocolate?
Yeah,
So
why not?
this jar here in front of us, we are doing a giveaway all morning. If you're watching this live, all morning, all throughout the whole, not just Kerith Today, but Kerith Live, we're doing a giveaway. Your job is to guess how many mini eggs are in this jar.
I'm not good at this game.
Many. I'm going to guess a million.
I always overestimate.
Drastically overestimate it. So if you want to have a guess, here's the rules, right? There are rules around it.
Okay.
One guess per chat account. Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can have one guess. I'm going to allow you to go on the other platform as well. If you're on YouTube, you can have one guess on YouTube, one guess on the church website.
Nice.
You can have one guess per chat account. What do you think it is? And the winner will either be the person who gets it right first, or whoever gets it closest by the end.
Okay.
All right.
And we're going to challenge accepted.
Challenge. You can't win though because that's cheating because you've got a better view than everybody else. So you've got till the end of Kerith Live to guess. So go for it.
Amazing.
Yeah, easy as that.
And while you're on the chat, why don't you put, have you eaten your Easter eggs yet? You know, we were having this debate earlier. Are we, first thing in the morning, chocolate? Yeah. I don't know, when you're a kid, that's what you do. But now I'm an adult, I'm not sure I can stomach that.
We just can't tell people that we do that.
Yeah, true. That's what I mean. That's what I mean,
Yeah, true. Yeah, so let us know how you're doing with your chocolate eating today. So this week has been so fun at church. We the Good Friday gathering on Friday night was just great. I'm so grateful for everybody who was involved in that, who made that happen on 8 p.m. in the evening. That's available on demand.
That was really brilliant.
That was really cool. And Wednesday night we had the Tricked event. We had Rod Williams from CAP come and lead us in like a magic show online, followed by kind of him telling his story. And it's all about... he was sort of into drugs and was a sort of gambling addict, ended up going to prison, really dramatic story of life transformation, and now he's following Jesus. He even said in his story he's now kind of adopting kids and he's like become a foster parent, which is amazing. And the great news about that is that we saw somebody become a Christian for the first time Wednesday evening, which was amazing.
Should have saved the party popper for that, Ben.
Oh yeah, we've just used it. You've got one there.
I've got one there.
Okay.
I feel like it's over now.
Okay, all right. Okay, we've
But that is really exciting though.
No, it's so good. It was excellent. So thank you to everybody who's been involved in any of the things going on this week. We're really grateful for all that you do. Whoa, there you go. There's the party popper. There you go. So,
and you can catch that on the YouTube channel, can't you, if you missed that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great stuff.
Fab. We've got a very exciting interview now. I would love us to welcome Andrew Larkin, who's going to be telling us a little bit about Alpha.
Andrew.
Morning, Andrew.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi,
How
Natalie.
are you?
Hey, yeah, great, thanks. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Andrew. Happy Easter.
And a happy Easter to both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Andrew, first of all, are you someone who's eaten your chocolate this morning?
I have had no chocolate. I've had 2 or 3 coffees, but no chocolate, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Coffee's acceptable.
Yeah,
well
that's
done,
fine.
Andrew. Fab. What are some of the Easter traditions in your family?
Well, we're kind of at that in-between sort of thing where the kids are kind of like, we're not sure if the sort of the hunt is still the thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a case of kind of demand and supply rather than supply and demand, if you know what I mean. So there was a demand, so we had to suddenly supply this morning.
I love that.
Like, quick, what chocolate have we got?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just kind of like that.
And
Amazing.
speaking of your family, why don't you tell us a little bit about your family?
Sure. So some of you might know my wife, Ellie, and myself, Andrew, and we've got 3 boys, aged 16, 11, and 9. And we're in Bracknell, been here for, a few years now, and just loving being part of the, Kerith community. It's just such a privilege. And, we never ever felt we needed to sort of look around and things like that. God just led us to the right place, and we're just so thankful. So, yeah.
That's really good to hear. And I'm sure the demand for the eggs came from your 16-year-old this morning.
Yeah, exactly. He is not yet surfaced.
No, that's fine.
Don't blame him. So you've been involved in all sorts of areas of church life over the years. Firstly, it would be good to just hear some of them. I know you're involved in worship team and obviously with Natalie with the team leader course that we're doing. Share a bit about that, and because you're also involved in Alpha, which we'll talk more about as well. But what things have you been involved in?
Yeah, it's just such a privilege when you get asked, by someone like Becky Oliver. I haven't yet gone on that course of how to say no to Becky Oliver. So, no, it's just such a privilege when you get asked to be involved in something like that, because it's like it just makes me feel like I'm part of something, and it's just so great to be able to contribute to something. And I feel the same way with worship band. When we get to play together and stuff, it's just such a joy. And it's the community side of things that I really enjoy. And Natalie has, together with Ben Oliver, pulled together a really, really good leadership training course for people leading all sorts of things across the Kerith community. And it was a real privilege to contribute to that project as well. So
Cool.
That's
cool.
Great to hear. And you were part of Alpha last term. Do you want to tell us a bit about your role on Alpha?
Yeah, so I was a helper on Alpha, and again I was just so chuffed to be able to be involved in that, because Alpha was really part of my coming to faith as a teenager. I don't think you had sort of youth Alpha in those days, but we had a teacher who just kind of devoured the Alpha material and all of the background reading and so on. He was a real scholar, and really inspired some of us boys at my school, with Christianity, and that's where so many of us, our walk with the Lord really sort of stemmed from. So it goes way back for me. I've also led youth alphas in my previous church, actually in London, and that was a real joy just to sort of be part of that. But then to be part of an adult alpha was kind of a new thing. And then to be doing that online, of course, was part of the new normal, I guess, But, for my job, I'm into learning and development, and we're doing lots of stuff online anyway. So it's all good, and it's got its pros and cons, I think. But it's so accessible. And I think that's a really great thing about doing alpha online. It just removes so many barriers, So I think it's a great thing.
Yeah. Like, what's it really been like there in the, because obviously it's now all online on the Zoom calls.
Yeah.
What is it like for, maybe in comparison to what it's been like physically? How does it feel? What are the challenges? What are some of the positives? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, you don't get the meal by Ivor, our good man, the chef. But I guess it can fit into our lifestyles, just sort of dashing home from work or something like that. Hey, just you can even enjoy your dinner over Alpha or something if you want to. So it just it's really convenient in that sense. but I think it's also very efficient in terms of like being able to chat with different people really quickly and easily, watch the video. You know, the technology just supports it. So I think what we found is people not only in, let's say, the sort of Bracknell, Berkshire sort of area, and you know, Windsor and so on, BV sort of area, but actually people that are connected to Kerith somehow through someone, but a bit further afield, and feeling like they can access what we're doing and be part of our community. And I think that's great.
That is really cool. I like the fact there's is that accessibility that's so much easier. Like,
Totally.
You know, this term just gone, I was in a small group, and the fact that it was like, and it was an hour long, you sort of sat down really 2 minutes before it started. We didn't have the 20-minute drive in, all that sort of stuff. It really helps, actually, doesn't it, to help people feel like this is so much easier to come to and be part of. So, yeah.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Exactly. And I think accessibility is really the word, because not only is it sort of technologically accessible and so on, but really it's just a great way to explore the Christian faith. It's so accessible to any of us. And yet what I love about it is it's also you can really respect it in terms of the reasoning, the history, and they don't sort of overload that, but you know it's there and you can sense it's there, and you can sort of explore that stuff in the discussions, and you know, you can do some background reading, but it's really respectable intellectually, but really accessible to all of us, no matter what our sort of standpoints, background, beliefs are. It's just a great way to discover the sort of what's, the why, the who of the Christian faith. So yeah.
So good.
That's great. Have you got any good stories from the last course that you can encourage us with?
Well, there's no sort of one, you know, sort of big story or anything like that, but lots and lots of little sort of aha moments, and also wow moments, and moments of where just God touched someone, you know, and not just during the Alpha sort of meeting, but in the week in between, you know, people coming back and saying, wow, you know, this has really been on my mind, or I've really been praying about this. I really feel like, you know, God is doing something in me. So it's kind of a live experience in more ways than one, I think, you know. So
that's
I
really
think that's
good. Yeah.
And so to finish us off, really, Andrew, like, you shared a bit about the importance of Alpha for you, and earlier on we were saying actually you're really keen that we understand and want to have that invite for people. I wonder if you could firstly just share a little bit about to encourage people to sign up if maybe they're considering it or pondering it, but also for those of us who maybe could help. What are some ways we could help? So there's two questions really in that, just to finish.
But I think they really are related to each other. So I think the way anyone can get, whoever wants to be involved in Alpha, maybe you maybe you've been a Christian for a while, but actually would love to just reconnect with your faith. I'm just so aware that, you know, lockdown and all of that's been different for different people. It's been hard for some people, and maybe it's got them thinking, or maybe they've found perhaps even a little bit of a disconnect in their walk with the Lord, or in their relationship with church and things like that. So I think that Alpha is a really great way to sort of get back in and reconnect with God in that sense, and rediscover our faith. Maybe you've got a loved one or a friend who you'd like to bring along, or who you'd like to tell about Alpha, and that's another way to help, I think. But in terms of actions, the easiest way to sort of get into get involved, to sign up, or just to discover, is to go to the Kerith homepage, and just click on the Alpha banner, which is, I don't know, about a very small scroll down the page. So go to kerith.church and then click on Alpha, and you can find out more and you can sign up.
That's great. Thanks so much, Andrew.
It's
been really good to talk to you today. Have a amazing weekend. Any more brides planned for your weekend? It's pretty freezing.
You never know, but we had a good one last night. Real low and slow, smoky, lamb shoulder was very good.
Beautiful.
Very Easterish.
Beautiful. Right.
Enjoy.
Great to speak with you. See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
See ya. And he's going to be leading Alpha Light this term, isn't he? So that's with Sarah Walker. So if you want to find more information about that, like Andrew said, go onto the Kerith website, small scroll, and you'll find out some more details about that there.
Yeah, it was great stuff. Just seeing on the chat here, lots of people putting in guesses for these mini eggs.
Oh, let's have a look. Okay.
Some people saying the rules are very, very strict.
It's got to be strict. It's got to be strict.
I tell you what, I don't think I realised. I didn't mention what the prize was.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So if you're not excited enough, let me tell you what the prize is.
Because it's actually better than this jar of mini eggs.
Yes.
Well, I mean, maybe that's questionable. I don't know. For me, it is.
Sam in the chat said the real question is, are these actual real mini eggs? They're real in that they're edible. If you're wanting the Cadbury's branded mini eggs, then of course they're not. That would cost an absolute fortune to buy that many eggs of Cadbury's branded.
That's true.
So they are the cheap alternative. But I have tried a couple and they're all right. But anyway, the prize, if you get the giveaway, by the way, of adding up guessing how many eggs are in there, is actually a big posh egg, like a hotel chocolat type of egg delivered to your door.
Branded.
So,
there you go.
Branded. Other eggs are available.
Love it. We've got some good guesses on the Kerith live chat, so well done. Also got some people saying, Stevie, I love it. You say the angels are going to be party popping. I love that image.
Yeah.
I remember when I gave my life to Christ when I was about 6, and I remember in the kids' church they used to say that the angels were having a party, and I love that image of a party popping angel.
But that is really cool. I love it. I love
that.
I see the Underwoods are coming up with multiple accounts now on the YouTube chat, so they're coming up with multiple accounts to make it very clever.
Who knew we had such competitive congregations?
and the Underwoods of Michelle said, surely one for each person watching. You know what? I'll give you that. Yes. So you can, but no making up people. You know, you mean real people are in yours. They can all have a guess if they want. But
I feel like maybe we could can we give a little bit of hints and helps?
No.
Can I say like higher and lower to some people?
What is it? All they've got to do is guess a number, Natalie. Good grief. So I haven't seen the correct guess there.
I tried.
I haven't seen the correct guess yet, but keep guessing away. Remember, you've got till the end of Kerith Live.
Yeah.
That's when we'll be sharing the actual answer to that. Anyway, I think it's time for a game.
It is time for a game.
Now, I need to actually move off the chair for this
If you want to help us partake in this game while we collect our equipment, this is what you'll need. 2 bowls, as many mini eggs as you can find, and some straws.
Yes.
I'm going to go get mine.
You get yours. What we're going to be doing in this game is we have a little, this is the closest thing I could find to an Easter basket in the Kerith Centre this morning. A little, I think this is actually from Alpha. An Alpha little food bowl here. We have a little bunch of collective cheap imitation Easter eggs. And our job, we've got 1 minute using a straw to transfer as many of these eggs into the bowl. It's as simple as that, Natalie.
We did practice earlier.
We did have a little practice earlier.
We did have a little practice. That's what we do before Kerith Live.
Yeah, we get at 6 a.m. just to practice this game. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Confident? I'm looking at where your bowl is, so
I'm trying to think of the best positioning here. But yes.
Okay.
I'm
ready.
1 minute. If someone can tell us when 1 minute is up, that would be very handy if that's okay.
Yeah. Katrina's on it. She's got the time.
Okay. I'm limbering up.
Warm up. I'm not sure you need to limber your shoulders up for this game.
Well, I don't know. Just trying to be committed. Okay, ready?
Got the straws. Yeah.
Ready.
Steady,
go. Oh. This is good.
I feel like we needed some music.
I can't do it. I got 2.
Come on, Natalie. Come on, Natalie, you got it. Come on, Ben. Come on, let's get that.
Come on.
That's it. Go for it.
I'm going a bit lightheaded.
Yeah, you do actually.
Come on, Ben. Excellent technique. Okay, we're halfway.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Ben.
This is good.
Yeah. We might have need some new Kerith today, I this.
You've got this. Ben. Ben's on a roll. Come on, Ben.
The power at work in Christ of crossing me.
You made me laugh.
Natalie.
Come on, Natalie. Come on. Pour it in.
Can I have that last one?
My goodness.
Oh my goodness, Ben, how did you do that? I thought I was winning.
Well, you know,
Not sure.
when you
How many
spend
have you got?
hours in intercession before the morning, you're going to win these sorts of games. It's what's going to happen.
Guys, that's some anaerobic exercise.
I'm going to have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, I got 16. Well done, Ben. Well done. Very good.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks very much. Oh.
Do have a go at that riveting game and let us know if you get more than, what was it, 19?
Yeah, I'm genuinely a bit lightheaded
I'm actually
after
out of
that.
breath, yeah. Just need a moment.
Okay, right. Should we talk a little bit about what's happening today in church on
let's
Easter
do that. You start
Sunday?
off, Ben. I'll get my breath back.
So there's lots going on in church this morning. I'm really excited by some of the stuff that's going to be happening. We're going to be obviously celebrating the resurrection of Jesus today. Worship today, Natalie, is going to. We're going to actually have a band. The band got together and pre-recorded some stuff for us. So I've seen it already, and it's just great. The guys are it's just great. Lots
I challenge you not to get out of your seats and worship this morning. It's really good.
Too right.
Come on.
And we're going to be hearing a message from Simon, our senior pastor, who's right now he's in the auditorium. So Simon, are you all right?
Yeah, doing very well, thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're good. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, he is risen.
Amen. Indeed. Come on.
Woo.
I love the fact you've gone for Easter colours today, Simon, with your jump up.
Yeah, carefully chosen.
Very good.
Or just the next thing in the wardrobe, who could guess?
Who knows? Who knows?
Do you want to share a little bit about what the plan for the message is today? We're good to hear from you.
Yeah, I want to reflect a little bit today on just the physicality of the resurrection. You know, that the resurrection isn't just a concept or an idea, that Jesus really was raised from the dead in the flesh. And, you know, how the people who interacted with him at the time saw that, how we now are part of that, and how through believing in his physical resurrection, we can find new life in him. Really excited for it.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's so
good.
faith building already. I'm excited.
Just great. And then one of the things that we haven't mentioned yet about this morning as well is obviously we've been just over a year now doing church online. And so naturally, because of COVID restrictions, we haven't been able to do baptisms. But today, I'm so excited to let you know that we are baptising somebody. We've got somebody who's been baptised by somebody else in their household. So it's all COVID safe. But they were baptised this week. We filmed it. We're going to be hearing their story. And so I'm so excited to see that. Honestly, I've seen a draft of it earlier on this week, and it was very emotional.
I'm really
so
excited.
I'm really looking forward to us being able to celebrate with them today their baptism as well.
I never fail to cry at a baptism, so just a word of warning, Ben.
It's just going to be great. It's just going to be great. So, right. So, some updates from church. Should we share?
Yeah, definitely. Some of you might be aware that we've got the Kerith roadmap for when we're going to be meeting physically again. If you want to look at that, you can find that on most of our social media channels. In particular, our Kerith Instagram page has got really helpful kind of layout for kind of the different stages of returning back to those physical gatherings. But the next kind of key date for your diary, I suppose, is the 2nd of May. We're going to be starting watch parties again. So I believe you'll be able to kind of go online and kind of register a ticket so you can come into one of our sites again, which will be really exciting.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the first stage for us working our way back to a safe physical gathering again.
Yeah. So check out the social media to find out more information on that in terms of the hopes. Obviously, it's all dependent on what the government are saying as well and where that's at as well. But really looking forward to that. Also, just to let you know, so tomorrow is the first Monday of the month. Now, normally on the first Monday of the month, we have our Kingdom Come prayer nights. But what we're going to do, we're going to push that back 1 week. So the next Kingdom Come prayer night is on the Monday, the 12th of April. And that will start at 8 p.m. It's over on Zoom. We're getting like a good 130 devices on the Zoom call for those at the minute. They're really popular. It's really great to just pray together as a church. So we'd love to see you there for an hour of prayer on the 12th of April.
Yeah, and on the Tuesday, the 13th of April, we have got a WTC Kingdom Theology event. So you're going to be able to hear a bit about knowing and loving God in covenant. So about that, there's going to be a lecture from a WTC lecturer and time for Q&A. And really, it's going to be a good opportunity for anyone who's maybe thought or considered WTC before to just have a see at what it would be like to study with them. And all information for that you can find on our What's On page on the church website.
Yeah, so just have another little look at the chat, see what people...
Yeah,
a lot of congratulations for me for winning the game. Thought I'd just...
well done, Ben.
I could read them all out. Shall I read them? No, I won't read them all out.
I got a well done, Natalie, from Anne. Thank you, Anne.
Oh, right, great. But hello to a lot of people chatting. Hey to Anna, Zach, Matt. Lots of people entering in the giveaway here.
Yeah, lots of giveaways. We're going to be announcing that at the end of the meeting, aren't we? Who's won that? So, stick around for that.
Michelle says, if I was cheating, I would have guessed on behalf of my husband, who's at work. Genuine guesses here. Good. They are genuine.
Yeah,
we are obeying the rules, which
honest
is good.
Winners.
John Moore says, are the prizes the eggs that have been sucked put into this bowl?
Yeah.
You'll be pleased to say they're not.
Yeah, can you imagine?
So rough. But anyway.
Not very COVID friendly.
Anyway.
Fab. Yeah, lots of people excited about Alpha on the chat as well. There's just so much to get involved with, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I think that's just really exciting to kind of be plugging in and thinking about where God's moving and what he might be asking you to get involved in over the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. So as we get into a new term, there'll be small groups coming up. Next week, we'll be talking a little bit more about small groups that you can be part of.
Really
ones happening online and things like that. So it'll be worthwhile doing that. Natalie, I feel like we should have a second round.
Oh, I feel like my breath has just about recovered, so yeah, I'm okay with that.
You're up for that? Okay, so...
Are we putting these back in?
yeah.
Wait, hang on. That's cheating if you pour those in there.
I know, that is the wrong way, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to have one more round of
Okay,
this.
one more round. Ready?
I might pass out if I have a whole minute again.
Maybe we should like shorten it, make it a bit more
45 seconds?
competitive. Okay,
45 seconds.
48
seconds.
seconds. That's
48
so random.
seconds. That
Okay,
is,
I'm
yes.
going for 1 a second. That's my goal.
Yeah, you can do this, Natalie. I've got faith in you.
I think I'm going to swap to a
The power of Christ is
straw.
at work in you, Natalie, for this. Come on.
Yes, it is. I'm using 2 hands on the straw.
2 hands on the straw.
I don't know why. Can you use 2
I'm
straws?
going to just...
Can you?
yeah, why not?
No, I feel like that'd be harder. That's just more breath that's needed.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah,
3.
1 in the nose.
Hold on, Natalie.
Sorry.
Excuse.
Don't make Natalie laugh.
Don't make Natalie laugh, no. Ready, go.
2,
Oh.
1, go.
Ow!
Come on, Natalie. Don't let Ben win again.
Oh, no.
I think it would be easier with actual Cadbury eggs.
You say they're heavy eggs. They're all the same. Don't give her excuses. Oh.
Okay, we're halfway.
Come on, Natalie.
Oh, this is harder this time round.
Short trumpet.
I'm going to move them around.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, there's only.
The green ones are lighter.
No. I can't get them.
Are you ready? 3.
Come on, Natalie. Last one.
I'll do it.
1,
That's
Oh,
really good.
Natalie.
They are actually quite heavy. This is not like the Maltesers. I've done it before with Maltesers.
They feel
When
fine
is
to
your
me,
breath
Natalie.
that's
They feel
holding
fine.
it up.
Right, okay. Anyway.
You think about, the Malteser game where you like put it on your lips and you blow it up. You can't do that with a mini egg, can you?
Excuses. Just constant
Well done,
excuses.
Ben.
Right.
I only got 6 that time. I think despite being quite a loud person, I can't breathe very deeply.
No, it's actually generally quite tricky. So, children and grown-ups who want to still be children, why not play that game at home today? We'd be interested to know how you do. So, it basically brings us to the end of this morning of Kerith Today. Before we hand over to the live meeting, it's been great to gather. Let's share a little bit with you about what's happening next Sunday.
Yes.
Go for it.
So next Sunday we have a guest speaker. We have Hannah Heather, who comes from Emmaus Road Church in Guildford. She's one of the elders there, and she's going to be coming and speaking to us live, which is really exciting.
yeah.
So yeah, she also kind of helps out with the evening service at her church and helps out with 24/7 prayer. So lots of stuff that she is involved in. It'd be really great to hear from her.
You may have seen in one of the wildfires events that we had. She spoke at one of the wildfires events as well. It was brilliant at that.
Yeah, she was really great.
Just brilliant. So it'll be really great to hear her next week.
Yeah,
so,
really exciting.
Do join us for that. But I think it's time for us to hand over to Kerith Live. We'll be hosting Kerith Live as well, so we'll see you shortly on that. But let's engage in worship today. Let's if you don't normally do it, why not stand up today and worship? Why not sing out today? Let's just praise Jesus this morning and go for it as we celebrate the resurrection together. So see you soon.
See you in a bit.